And good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Milton H. Johnson Center once again on the grounds of Chipola campus as we are underway between the East Georgia State Lady Bobcats and our Lady Chipola Indians. And Chipola Indians take the initial jump and come to the near side in their light blue uniforms as they work the floor and set up the offense. Again, our season opener for our number 3 ranked Lady Chipola Indians here under head coach Greg Franklin. Lady Indians are in the light blue uniforms as Blessing Ejiofor gets the offensive rebound and resets for our Lady Chipola Indians. Working around the wing in the corner, and the shot is up. This is Nico Adams, rebound by our Lady Indians. And the shot is up and rolling around and in. And the first basket of the season goes to Dee Patterson, the 5'9" guard from Fort Myers, Florida, as he gets our Lady Indians in the scoring column. Again, the season opener here for our Lady Indians, and quickly a timeout taken by the East Georgia State Lady Bobcats head coach Warren Goodsby. Early timeout taken by the East Georgia State Lady Bobcats as we are just underway here at the Milton H. Johnson Health Center, live from the Chipola campus in Marianna, Florida, as Hurricane Michael came through and wreaked devastation here in the Marianna area. So a lot of recovery efforts going on right now, but little basketball to get our minds off of things as we get ready to get started here as the season gets underway. Again, the season opener for our Lady Indians, ranked number 3 in FCSAA Florida action. The Georgia State Lady Bobcats out of Swainsboro, Georgia, as they are in the green uniforms and they try to inbound it from under their goal. Knocked out of bounds. The inbound guarded by Tay Sanders. Sanders, 6'1" forward from Bartow, Florida. They get ready to reset. And a near steal there. Good hustle there on the near side by Valerie Nesbitt, the 5'6" sophomore guard out of the Bahamas. And once again, East Georgia, the Lady Bobcats, having some trouble getting the inbounds. Some good defensive play by our Lady Indians early. And now a pushing foul. That's going to go against Dee Patterson, her first, team first. Inbounding it for East Georgia. They get it to McCoy. Kimberly McCoy gets it across midcourt line finally. And there's the steal. Dee Patterson down court to Tay Sanders. And now a jump ball called.
Jump ball possession, Lady Bobcats.
And the possession area belongs to the Lady Bobcats. They will inbound. This is Savannah Walker to do the honors. Full court press, of course, picked up by our Lady Indians. Coach Greg Franklin has done a great job here with the Chipola Lady Indians over the last few years, taking them to state tournaments and titles. And there's a basket by Nabiko Adams, her first basket of the game, as we take an early 4-0 lead. Ball guarded up top by Blessing Ejiofor. And now good defense in the paint. Let's see who the foul's going to go against. That's going to go against 22, Blessing Ejiofor, her first, team second. Ejiofor out of Ebony, Nigeria. And 2 shots for the Lady Bobcats as Brittany Smith knocks the first free throw in. Next shot is no good. Good job on the offensive boards by the Lady Bobcats. Now the block shot, and then Lady Indians in transition on the other end. Leading in, nice basket there by Valerie Nesbitt. 5'6" guard gets the bucket and gives us a big 6-1 lead. Lady Indians pressing. That foul against Dee Patterson. That's her second foul early, and we're going to have to go to the bench. And Lyric Turner, the 5'6" sophomore out of Mansfield, Texas, checks into the game to give her a break. Man-to-man defense for our Lady Indians. Zena Johnson working against Valerie Nesbitt. A tough shot right there. And a nice rebound. And here comes Tay Sanders. Sanders kicks it in the corner. And the three by Turner is off the mark. Sanders fighting for the rebound. But coming away with it is the East Georgia Lady Bobcats. Adams on the ball. Good help defense coming over there by Turner. But another foul against our Lady Indians very quickly. We've got 4 fouls against us already, as that's the second foul against EG4. 2 fouls against EG4, 2 fouls against Patterson. And going to the bench is Coach Franklin. He brings in Ariel Cummings, the 6'3" sophomore forward guard from Toledo, Ohio. She'll check into the game as the Bobcats get ready to inbound. Long three-pointer, little acting job over there. Nice positioning there on the Bobcats as Jada Neal gets the first actual basket of the game. And they've cut the lead in half. Far wing. Working around the perimeter are our Lady Indians. And there's a steal. And the turnover coming the other way. We're going to have a reach-in foul against our Lady Indians. And that's number 15. Namiko Adams, her first foul. Namiko out of Sacramento, California. Picks up her foul, so that's the team 5th already. We're still in first quarter action here at the Milton Classic. Earlier today, we saw the Georgia Highland Chargers defeat the Enterprise State Bull Weevils in the tournament action. It's the start of the season underway for a lot of teams here. Walker comes up 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Lady Indians on the move. Adams over to Nesbitt. Nesbitt driving and draws a foul. We'll see who that's going to go against for East Georgia. Number 4, I believe, is going to get the call. 14. McCoy. Kimberly McCoy picks up her first. Lady Indians on the inbounds. Wing to the elbow. Tay with a little move. Drives in. Shot up and in for Tay Sanders. Her first basket of the game. And quickly a steal there by Namiko Adams. Back to Sanders, baseline J, no good. Nice rebound in there by Nesbitt. Who kicks it back out to Sanders, loads up the three-pointer. And good offensive board work by our Lady Indians, getting multiple shots. And finally knocking it down is Turner. Turner out of Mansfield, Texas, gets the first three-pointer of the season for our Lady Indians as we go up 11-3. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Lady Indians. Stay East Georgia State ball. Again, Lady Indians preseason ranked number 3 coming into the season. Little dribble. This is long three-pointer on the way. That one's a little short for Nesbitt, but gets her own rebound. They're going to work it around. Sanders to the near side. This is Adams. Adams tries to get it in, out to Sanders. Jumper good. Nice shot, Tay Sanders. 4 points on the night for her. As we take a 10-point lead now in the first quarter. Nice block. They're going to say they got her with the body, however, but it looked like Cummings had great position there. Knocked the ball away. But we'll get the foul, and that is her first, team 6. At the line for the Lady Bobcats, Brittany Smith. Smith 1 for 1 so far from the charity stripe. She'll load it up and misses the first one. A couple of substitutions into the game. Number 35, Jamia Foy, a 6-foot freshman out of Charleston, South Carolina, checks into the game for the Lady Bobcats. One more free throw coming for Smith. Sanders, Cummings, Adams, Nesbitt, and Turner on the floor for our Lady Indians. This is Nesbitt handling the ball. Sets up the offense. Turner to Adams, down low to Cummings on the block. Has to get the triple team. And we'll turn it over to East Georgia right there. Savannah Walker to inbound for East Georgia. Tay Sanders on the ball.
No catch.
And there's the inbounds. As taking over is Zena Johnson working against Nesbitt. Valerie Nesbitt on the ball. Is a driving shot blocked by Cummings out of bounds, and they're going to say East Georgia ball. East Georgia inbounding. And Zena Walker launched a shot and a late foul. That's going to go against as number 5, Jamie Ward, who checked in the game out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. 5'5" redshirt sophomore guard, picks up her first foul. And at the line shooting 3 free throws now is Walker, Savannah Walker. Is 0 for 2 from the line so far. She hits a couple there. 6-point lead as a substitution comes in for our Lady Indians. Ana Bernardo, 5'11" freshman guard from Sao Paulo, Brazil, checks into the game. So Bernardo, Nesbitt, Turner, Cummings, and Ward on the floor right now for our Lady Indians. Here's Jamie Ward. And they're going to catch us with a 3-second violation, I believe. And East Georgia is going to take over. So not 3 seconds, blue 12 with the hold. That's Ana Bernardo picking up the first foul quickly. And 8 fouls already on our Lady Indians here with just under 5 minutes played here in the opening quarter. This is Jamia Foy with the ball. She gets it out to Walker. And a block is going to call against Ana Bernardo. She was moving her feet, and that's the second foul against Bernardo in this game. Quickly.
Foul number 12 for the Lady Indians, 30 seconds.
9 team fouls, and once again, Walker comes to the line shooting free throws. Walker, a 5'8" sophomore out of Savannah, Georgia. And she gets 2 shots out of the deal. And with the whistles, we have number 22 back in the game, Blessing Ejiofor. 6'5" sophomore center out of Nigeria, takes over in the middle for our Lady Indians. Bernardo with the ball, gives it to Adams. Adams bringing it down court as East Georgia State content to play zone right here. Looking to baseline, shot off the mark, rebound chased down in the quarter by Adams. Adams wanting to get inside, and nice battle there by Ejiofor, trying to get position on the blocks to get that entry pass. Instead, we're going to load up a 3 as the shot clock wound down, but the shot is off the mark. It's going to stay right there. Last touch by a Lady Bobcat. D'Amico Adams to inbound. Ejiofor. Turner for three. Off the back of the rim. Won't go. Running out with it is Savannah Walker. And on the other end, good defensive effort. And Adams comes away with the steal. Excuse me, that's Jamie Ward, number 5. And now we're going to have a substitution for our Lady Indians as number 20 is coming in the game. That's Shayla Gardner, 5'10 sophomore out of Memphis, Tennessee. So Gardner checks in. Also, Tay Sanders back into the game. So Sanders, Ejiofor, Ward, Adams, and Gardner on the floor right now for the Lady Indians. Gardner gets it over to Ward. Back to Gardner as we reverse course. Lob it into Ejiofor. Backs it out. Gardner loads up a three. It's good. Top of the key three for Sheila Gardner. And the Memphis, Tennessee natives got a three-pointer to her credit. Lady Indians up by 7 here. Substitution now for East Georgia as number 5, Valencia Mincy checks into the game, checking out Jada Neal. Mincy out of Stillmore, Georgia. As the Bobcats get it in. Triple team, dribbling through the triple team there was Walker. And now a shot up, hits the backboard, and we're on the run out. This is Adams. Leaves it for Tay Sanders. Sanders wanted to go cross court. Ends up getting it back. Now finds Ward. Loads up the three. Off the mark. And East Georgia with the rebound. And here comes a one-to-one play on the other end. Adams working against Mincy. Shot no good. A nice rebound by Ejiofor, who hustled back. And Lady Indians on the move. Ward to Adams to Gardner to Tay Sanders. To get it inside a free throw line, out to the near wing. Sanders pump fake, and now a shot is up, no good. Gardner with a nice little rebound right there. Shea Gardner coming in and getting the putback. 5 points for Gardner here tonight in the first quarter. This is East Georgia Ward working against Savannah Walker. And I think they're going to say she was out of control. And that is the case. Number 11, Savannah Walker, picks up her first foul, team third. And a 30-second timeout taken by Coach Greg Franklin to talk things over for our Lady Indians. Early scoring leader, Shayla Garner, 5 points for the Lady Indians. Tay Sanders has added 4. And Turner with 3 points. Our top 3 scorers here in the early going as we lead 18-9 in the first quarter. Our next air game will be tomorrow. Motlow State Community College. Our Lady Indians will be taking them on starting at 3 p.m. Then next Friday night, Roane State Community College at 5 p.m. And on Saturday, Hillsborough Community College at 3 p.m. So a lot of basketball to be played in the next 2 weekends. But it all starts tonight with our Lady Indians taking on East Georgia State. Season opener for our number 3 Lady Indians as we are back in action. And a nice pass, backdoor cut to Tay Sanders, who lays it in. 6 points for Sanders on the night. Foy on the other end driving. And now Cummings cuts her off, but they're going to say she picks up the foul, and Ariel Cummings has 2 fouls now. 4 of our Lady Indians with 2 fouls in the first quarter and shooting free throws. Number 35, Jamia Foy. Foy makes the first free throw. She'll get one more. Sanders, Nesbitt, Gardner, Cummings, and Adams on the floor for our Lady Indians. Sanders, nowhere to go, picked up a dribble. Now we get it across court. Gardner puts it on the floor. Battling for the rebound and coming away with it is Nesbitt. Here's Gardner for three. Had a good look, just couldn't knock it down. Lady Indians come away with the rebound. Plenty of time on the shot clock as Lady Indians work their offense. Shot up by Adams, no good. Rebound, East Georgia. Gardner will get the knockaway. We reset the offense. Tay Sanders puts up the shot. And lost out of bounds by Mincy. Lady Indians will inbound underneath their own basket. Substitution coming in for the Lady Bobcats is number 25. Page comes into the game. Inbounding for our Lady Indians, Nesbitt. Valerie Nesbitt looking inside, finds Gardner. Shot blocked from behind. And now a battle for the ball is, we're going to get a foul called, and I have a feeling it's going to go against our Lady Indians right here. 35 is shooting. Jemiah Foy. The foul goes against Tay Sanders, her first. Jemiah Ford for Charleston, South Carolina, shooting free throws. She gets the first one. And misses the second one. Gardner corrals the rebound, and the Lady Indians are in business with the ball. With 23 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Time winding down as Nesbitt surveys the floor, gets it to Adams into the corner for three. No good. Gardner chases the rebound down and then loses it. And Bobcats have a chance for the last shot right here with time winding down. And they never get the shot off, and so at the end of the first quarter, our Lady Indians lead 22-11. Leading scorer for our Lady Indians, Tay Sanders with 6 and Shayla Gardner with 5. Pushing the ball. High tempo is what Coach Franklin's known for, and we've seen it tonight. Defense and tempo as Ejiofor with the shot and the foul. Blessing Ejiofor will come to the line shooting 2. She's got 3 points tonight with 2 shots coming. Ejiofor gets 1. 37-point Lady Indian lead. Good job by Dee Patterson on the ball. And there's the steal by Jamie Ward. Ward with a one-on-one on the other end and a nice layup to finish the play. First basket of the night for our Lady Indians. And as far as I can see, everybody on our Lady Indians team has scored except for Ariel Cummings. Here comes the double team. Half-court trap right in front of me. And traveling call. Timeout green first, they said. So the East Georgia State Lady Bobcats call timeout before the turnover is called. And a 30-second timeout will be taken.
30-second timeout, Lady Bobcats.
Good job on the trap by our Lady Indians. Thought we had the turnover right there. Picked up her dribble, hadn't have anywhere to go with it. But the bench alertly calling a timeout. with 45 seconds to play here in the third quarter. .39 Lady Indian lead, largest lead of the night for our Lady Indians. Lady Indians. Next game will be Motlow State Community College tomorrow at 3 p.m. The next Friday, Roden State Community College at 5 p.m. and Hillsborough Community College Saturday at 3 p.m. before going on the road to play at the College of Central Florida. Panhandle Conference play doesn't start until January 9th when the Lady Indians will be at home to take on Tallahassee Community College. Partial block and now a late whistle as Shayla Gardner's called with the foul. Gardner didn't agree with it. The 5'10" forward from Memphis picks up her first. Savannah Walker shooting free throws. 2-second differential between the shot clock and the play clock. As the third quarter winds down to a close. Three shots because of the attempted three and the foul on it. And now here come the Lady Indians. 0 for 3 on that trip as the Lady Bobcats failed to score. Here's Ejiofor out to Bernardo. Bernardo pump fake, now drives, shoots, and now a rebound. And a push-off is going to be called, I believe, on number 11. That is Savannah Walker picking up the foul with 11 seconds on the clock. And Bernardo comes to the line. Bernardo, 2 shots right here. She's got 2 points in the game. And she gets the roll right there. Substitutions for East Georgia, the Lady Bobcats. Bring in number 32, Jada Darisaw. Next free throw is good. Bernardo 4 for 4 on the night from the free throw line as time winds down. Loose ball, battled for and won by Ejiofor. Throws it down to Patterson and puts up a shot at the buzzer, and it's good. Dee Patterson finishes the play with the basket. 6 points for her. 14 points on the night, 6 points in the second quarter for Patterson as we go into the fourth quarter with a 43-point lead. 64-21 as we get ready for fourth quarter action coming away from the Milton H. Johnson Health Center. As we hope the young lady is okay for East Georgia holding her elbow down there on the bench.
Chipola cheerleader.
10 of 12 for the free throw line in the second half. Our Lady Indians, 14 of 16 overall. Pretty good free throw percentage there. We started 3 for 5 for just 60%, but we've hit every free throw, I think, since then. Fourth quarter action coming your way. There's a quick look at the stats. Still shooting 29% from the field. 14% from the three-point line. But 64 points on the board as we are led in scoring by Dee Patterson and Valerie Nesbitt, 14 points each. Tay Sanders also in double figures with 12 points. As the Lady Bobcats get it in, this is Johnson. Johnson working against Nesbitt. And now here comes the trap. She dribbles through it, and we're going to get a block As picking up the foul is Blessings Ejiofor.
Foul number 22 for the Lady Indians. Third, team first.
We have forced 33 turnovers through 3 quarters. 23 steals for our Lady Indians. And we have the rebounding differential of 37 to 24. Again, that's through 3 quarters, so excellent job by our Lady Indians forcing a lot of turnovers. And this time, Namiko Adams has fouled out of the game. That's her 5th foul. And so Adams will take a seat. She's going to finish the game with 6 points on the night. Into the game, number 34, Lyric Turner checks in. So Nesbitt, Turner, Ejiofor, Sanders, and Nesbitt on the floor for our Lady Indians. And that's going to be a violation. It'll be Lady Indian ball. .43 lead for our Lady Indians. As their season openers is going to be a good one. So they're going to have the victory tonight and go to 1-0. And Ejiofor is called with a foul. Trying to get possession down on the block. She gets called for using her body a little bit too much. And yet another turnover. Make that 34 turnovers on the night for the Lady Bobcats as Nesbitt works the circles. Here comes Turner. Turner, nice pass into Ejiofor. Ejiofor cannot quite get the basket, but she will get 2 free throws right here. She is 2 for 4 on the night from the free throw line. She has 4 points on the night. Has a chance to add to her total right here. I was bragging about our free throw shooting earlier, and now we missed a couple. She goes 1 for 2. 5 points on the night for the sophomore from Nigeria. Backcourt trap, and here comes a steal by our Lady Indians. Nesbitt over to Tay Sanders from the elbow. Won't fall. Nesbitt comes flying in and keeps it alive before the East Georgia team finally controls it. Now another unforced turnover right there. And this is Patterson driving in with the left hand, and it's good. Z. Patterson, 8 second-half points. They'll go along with 9 first-half points, 17 on the night for her. 46-point Lady Indian lead, 67-21. And almost a steal right there. Coach Franklin playing everybody. And I believe everybody has scored except Ariel Cummings. And Nesbitt with the steal right there. Missed the layup. Blessings Ejiofor with the follow. It won't go, and they lose it out of bounds. And that should be East Georgia ball. The Lady Bobcats will have it. Foy gets ready to come in at the next dead ball for the Lady Bobcats. This is Johnson working against Nesbitt. Trying the backdoor play, couldn't get it to go. Little tangled bit on the other end underneath the basket as we come down. Sanders in the corner to Patterson. Over to Nesbitt. Drives in and finds Ejiofor on the block. Can't make the basket. Ejiofor working in. Another shot and a foul. Ejiofor will come to the line shooting 2 more. She is 3 of 6 from the free throw line so far. 50%. With an opportunity to increase her percentages right here. Coming up at 7 o'clock, our men will be taking on the Sharks of Miami-Dade in the nightcap of the first round of the Milton Johnson Classic here from Chipola College. .48 lead for our Lady Indians. A couple of substitutions and a little cleanup on the floor. Tay Sanders can score, and she can also do a little housekeeping. Inbound play. Full court press. Cummings on the ball. She's checked into the game. Ariel Cummings. And a foul. That's going to go against Tay Sanders, her second. At the line for the Lady Bobcats, number 11, Savannah Walker, the 5'8" sophomore. Will get 2 shots. She made the first one. And the second is a miss, rebounded by Sanders. On the other end, Dee Patterson will work the perimeter. Lady Indians find a wide open Nesbitt for 3. Won't go. Rebound grabbed by Sanders. Tay works it around to Turner into the corner. Patterson. And that pass intended for Nesbitt too high. Coach Franklin down there explaining to his team that we need to do a little bit better job and look inside. Turner almost got the steal. (69-22) our score. 6:56 to play here in the final quarter, and now Bernardo checks into the game. Adam Bernardo. She'll check in, and Tay Sanders will check out. Also into the game, Jamie Ward. She'll check in, and Nesbitt will check out. Valerie Nesbitt will go to the bench, and they may be done for the night as Coach Franklin try to get everybody a lot of playing time right here. Foy with the ball. And she's going to take it all the way in and loses it out of bounds. I think she was fouled before the play on by Jamie Ward. Ward picks up her second foul of the game. 2-shot bonus for the Lady Bobcats. Jemiah Foy at the line. 6-foot freshman out of Charleston, South Carolina. And she missed them both. Bernardo with the rebound. And Coach Franklin wants the tempo to continue, telling his team to push the ball down the court. Here comes Ward over to Patterson. Entry pass into Cummings, deflected and stolen. Foy with the shot that won't go. Rebound won't go. Gets another shot. Still won't go. Jamie Ward with the rebound. And tempo, she had Cummings on the left side. Decided to go to Turner out at three-point land. They're going to work it around. Patterson launches the 3. It won't go. Ariel Cummings with the rebound. And ball is loose. And finally out of bounds. And I think that's going to be the Lady Bobcat ball right there. Is substitution coming in. Number 14, Kimberly McCoy, checks in for our Lady Indians. It's Blessing Ejiofor. Ejiofor checks back in. And Cummings checks out. McCoy working against Patterson here between the circles. This is Walker. Walker trying to save it out of bounds, and Ejiofor picks it up. He throws it down to Turner. Turner on the run out. And an easy layup. Eric Turner, second basket of the game. 5 points for her. Boyd picks up her dribble. Now gives it to Walker. Driving shot no good. Rebound, Patterson. Patterson in the corner to Turner for three. Won't go. Rebound to the Lady Bobcats. Walker spinning, kicks it out for three. And that won't fall. Ejiofor runs it down. 5 minutes to go in this game. Lady Indians comfortably in the lead by 49. Anna Bernardo. Patterson to Turner for three. Won't fall. As J.B. Ward's going to pick up the ball on the defensive side. Making Walker work to get down court before drawing the foul.
Foul number 5 for the Lady Indians. They're
2 shots as they are in the bonus for Savannah Walker, the 5'8 sophomore. Will be at the line. Jamie Ward picked up her third foul of the game. And getting ready to check in Tay Sanders. Also off the bench and ready to check in Shayla Gardner. So Gardner and Sanders check in. And Turner and Ejiofor check out. Gardner corrals the loose ball. And Lady Indians down court. Still 4.5 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. This game is not in doubt right here. As Coach Greg Franklin is still perfect on season opening night, as they will get a victory tonight over the Lady Bobcats. Has not lost a season opener since he's been at Chipola. Bernardo will inbound with under 4 to play. So take a look at what's next for our Lady Indians. They finish out the tournament this weekend and next weekend here at home. Then they go on the road for about 8 games before returning in December for a couple of home games. And then the Panhandle Conference play begins in earnest in January 9th, when Tallahassee Community College comes to town to start Panhandle Conference play. Lady Bobcats with a timeout with 3:42 to play. Full timeout taken. Lady Indians playing in a couple of holiday tournaments. They will play in the Florida Shootout out of Fort Myers through the Thanksgiving holidays, taking on ASA College out of Miami and also Florida State College of Jacksonville. Then they will be playing in the Chipola Classic in early December when Central Georgia comes to town and Florida State College of Jacksonville comes to town. They'll finish out the non-conference schedule on the road against Miami-Dade and Daytona Beach in one of their classics. So the Lady Indians have a busy season ahead of them, and we hope you join them for all their games. As the Lady Indians up comfortably in this one by 48. And Anna Bernardo will inbound to Jamie Ward. Bernardo goes into the corner for three. And there's Dee Patterson knocking it down. Patterson's second three-pointer of the night. 19 points for Dee Patterson, the sophomore guard out of Fort Myers. As they are now at 51 points over the Lady Bobcats of East Georgia State. Foul will go against Patterson on the play and brings Savannah Walker to the line to shoot two free throws. Walker knocks the first one down. And she hits them both. Shayla Gardner inbounds to Jamie Ward. Tay Sanders on the drive, kicks it out, and we're going to reset the offense. Working the clock here. And now Sanders tries to drive in and is knocked down and goes to the floor hard. And she landed right on one of those knees, and she's feeling it right now. The foul's going to go against Reese, number 12, and Sanders goes to the line shooting two. 12 points for Sanders so far in this game. Make it 13. And make it 14 for Sanders. Here's Zena Johnson working against the defense and knocked out of bounds by Dee Patterson. As the pace of the game has taken its toll on East Georgia. Coach Greg Franklin always likes to press, has high tempo, and kind of worn the Lady Bobcats down tonight. Jamie Ward on the ball, working against Zena Johnson. Johnson looking for the high screen, lost the ball, it's going to roll out of bounds. Another turnover, and the ball belongs to the Lady Indians. Anna Bernardo will inbound, gets it to Jamie Ward. Getting ready to check in is Turner. Next dead ball. Gardner thought about the three. Now she's going to throw it over to Sanders, who does launch the three. And the rebound comes to the Lady Bobcats. Brittany Smith bringing it down court. She finds Reese. And now long three-pointer by Walker. No good. Rebound, Tay Sanders. And a foul will be called in the backcourt here. Sanders tries to dribble it down court. .51 Lady Indian lead with exactly 2 minutes to go in this game. Shayla Gardner will inbound. Gets it down to Patterson. To Bernardo. To Ward. To Gardner driving in and gets it out to Bernardo. Bernardo out to Ward. Jamie Ward for three. Won't fall. Rebound battle for and out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. The lob pass is a steal, or I should say a scrum, that the Lady Indians finally win. Jamie Ward coming away with it, and the layup. Jamie Ward gets her second basket of the game. She's got 4 points with a minute 43 to play. Five points for Turner, 14 points for Nesbitt, 7 points for Ejiofor, 19 points for Dee Patterson, 5 points for Gardner, 6 points for Adams, 4 points for Bernardo, 4 points for Ward, and 14 points for Sanders is how the scoring has shaken out for our Lady Indians so far tonight. Still a minute 40 to play in this game. We lead by 53. Kimberly McCoy working against Turner. And the shot is up and good. Brittany McCoy gets the basket and trims the lead a little bit. On the other end, we're going to launch a three-pointer, and it's good as Dee Patterson increases her point total to 22 on the night with under a minute now to go in this game. Mincy underneath, gets it back to Savannah Walker. Walker working against Ward. And she's going to draw the foul, Jamie Ward. Got her with the push. And that'll put Savannah Walker at the line again for the Lady Bobcats. 27-81 our score. 54-point lead for our Lady Indians, with 51 seconds to go in this game. And the ball's going to be knocked out of bounds by Gardner. She couldn't get the handle on it. And the Lady Bobcats retain possession. And a whistle before the ball can be inbounded, and we're going to have a foul on 34, Turner, her fourth. So Turner picks up her fourth foul, and shots coming for the Lady Bobcats. And here comes Jamie Ward. Ward over to Bernardo, down to Gardner for three. In and out, no good. And a timeout call by Coach Gisby, as they were in danger of getting a 10-second call right there. So with 28 seconds to go in this game, a 30-second timeout taken by the Lady Bobcats. 29-81 our score. .52 Lady Indian lead. We are led in scoring by Dee Patterson, 22 points on the night. Tay Sanders has added 14. And Valerie Nesbitt with 14. The only 3 players in double figures. Every Lady Indian has scored, and except for Ariel Cummings. Bernardo, Ward, Turner, Gardner, and Patterson on the floor for the Lady Indians. And they finally back off into kind of a matchup zone defense here for these final few seconds. Bernardo had the block shot. And a 3-pointer on the way, won't fall, rebound. Out of bounds, it'll be blue ball with 3.9 seconds left. So this game's going to finish. Our Lady Indians are going to improve to 1-0 on the season as they win their season opener, the number 3 ranked Lady Indians, and Coach Greg Franklin will celebrate this one. They play again tomorrow, Montvale State Community College at 3 o'clock. The game will be streaming right here. As we appreciate you tuning in for tonight's game. Again, Lady Indians win it by the final score of 81-29.